This is the fucking GCW show. I'm your co-host, Chad. With me, as always, is Mr. Mike Bellcaster. Mike, what is going on, dude?
Man, jack shit, beautiful Monday over up here in Chicago, man. Fucking snow starting to melt a little bit. Things are getting great, man.
yeah,
No need
yeah,
for the polar bear coat today. I got to go out and not be, big fluffy marshmallow.
yeah, yeah. The snow's melting here too. At my shoot job today, I had to actually take some of the layers off because I was sweating my fucking ass off. But
Oh yeah, man.
yeah,
Nah,
like
it's crazy.
we got a good weekend. We have GCW If I Die First, and also a little snake bit uh, event, the Fight Club, Loco Fight Club 2 in Houston. Had a little bit of issues. It was good though. It was good.
Yeah, no, for sure. The whole weekend I had issues from what I heard. There was a lot of travel, mishaps here and there. Texas can't handle an inch of snow, whatsoever, man.
Dude, everyone's flights were fucked. Like there
Yeah,
were so many. Like Matt Justice had a bunch of matches this weekend at both events. He got screwed out of showing up. So
yeah,
and Brett Lauderdale and GCW made a post about it. So they, you never want to be in that situation, but shit happens, dude.
yeah. No, for sure. And they pulled. Listen, they pulled a great two shows out of their ass for all the cancellations and shit that happened, and they killed it, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Before we get into the nitty gritty of it, if you guys go to our Spotify, Apple, please give us a subscribe. If you feel we deserve it, give us a 5-star review.
hell yeah, man.
Why not?
Do it for Gringo Loco.
Do it for Gringo.
Do
Do it for
it for
Psycho
fucking-
Clown. Do it
Yeah.
for Psycho Clown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Psycho Clown, if you want to do something else for Psycho Clown, check out
There you go.
check out some shit on our Teespring.
Hell yeah,
We
man.
got coffee mugs.
One of the only places you can get a fucking GCW show mug.
Yeah, dude. Go check out our pro wrestling tees too. We have some cool t-shirts over there.
Hell yeah.
But enough shilling. We love to shill. We love when people support our shilling.
You always get a show.
But let's get to the wrestling. Frames.
Hell yeah.
Frames in the house. I love it.
Rocking it up over on the Twitch. We appreciate you stopping by, man.
Thanks for Frames may be collabing with us soon. I'm hoping. Old friend, big pro wrestling fan. He knows his shit. We got to get him involved.
Like he's a
shillbilly.
Love it, man. That should be a shirt, man.
That's it.
Shillbilly Club.
Join us, Frames, and you will have that shirt, Shillbilly. Just some quick points of Loco Fight Club 2. We're going to dive deep into If I Die First, but I thought we would just kind of broad stroke the snake bit kind of event. Fight Club, well worth a watch. They had that fucking cage match at the end that was killer.
That was intense, man. And I'm not saying he's the bad motherfucker of the weekend, but Atticus Cogar is a fucking workhorse, man.
He really is. Like every
3 matches in 2 days. Yeah, it was ridiculous, man.
Yeah, and Effie went against one of my favorite independent stars right now. He's huge in the Texas scene. He's a champion down there, but the bounty hunter, Brian Keith. If you guys don't know who the bounty hunter, Brian Keith is, check him out on social media. Dude is a fucking legend. He's going to blow up eventually. Like the guys, I love his look. He comes out with kind of the low brim, black cowboy hat. Totally different vibe for a wrestling cowboy character. But Effie picked up the win over him. Atticus Cogar defeated Gino Medina, who some people may know from MLW.
Yeah.
Ninja Mack defeated Nick Wayne. Allie Katch defeated Mysterious Q.
Stacked
card.
Absolutely stacked card. We had the Loco Wrestling Championship match, which was Dante Leon versus Sam Stackhouse. And Sam Stackhouse won me over with that Bam Bam Bigelow gear he came out in. I was so fucking pumped for it, man.
Gotta love Bam Bam, man. Bam Bam Bigelow, all-time great
Underrated,
big man.
Nobody gives enough love to Bam Bam, dude. The guy's a fucking.
You remember
so
Bam Bam Bigelow showed up in a bit part of the Damon Wayans 90s movie Major Pain, and I love that shit.
On the motorcycle.
Yeah. Of course he's playing a biker. What else is he gonna
Well,
play?
yeah, fuck yeah. You guys got flames tattooed on his head. What else are you gonna put him in? You want me to take your mind off the pain?
Yeah.
I love Major Pain, man.
I love that movie. Wake up, my little Brussels sprout. Yeah, GCW If I Die First. That was the Saturday night event. I believe they were coming. The Loco Fight Club was in Houston, but GCW If I Die First came from Dallas. And we're going to see them return to Dallas around Mania weekend. And they have it's part of the collective. They have 4 or 5 events.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Effie's Big Gay Brunch, tons of crazy
stack it up.
shit.
Yeah, they get one of the Janela spring breaks.
Yep.
They throw it all out there for Mania weekend, man, which is cool. I love that the independents get a little bit of the rub on the Mania spots.
Absolutely. Now, they kicked the night off on If I Die First with a gentleman you just talked about, Dante Leon and Ninja Mack went against Jordan Oliver and Nick Wayne. We've been high on Jordan Oliver, Nick Wayne, and Ninja Mack. Dante Leon, I'm kind of getting to know. Dude, he's great.
Yeah, this was a solid fucking opener. Really, really good. Super fun. All 4 guys fucking laid it out there. Did great. Ninja Mack is just fucking bananas, dude.
I have in my notes, Ninja Mack is a fucking wild card.
Dude, he is though. He's fucking nuts, man. He's like the best spot monkey lucha libre guy, but he does all this crazy shit. And most times when you're watching a lucha show, you'll see dudes like him come out there and they'll nail 2 or 3 of the moves. Ninja Mack just doesn't give a fuck. He hits everything.
He doesn't care. No. It's he will risk a botch just to pull the move off, and he doesn't give 2 shits. He reminds me of Super Crazy from ECW.
Yes, mad Super Crazy vibes, man. And listen, anytime he's booked in a match, I know it's going to be fun. I know I'm going to fucking love it.
Yeah, man. And man, the Dante Leon, there was a point where they were trading punches, and I, not to critique. I mean, who am I? I'm a fucking fan. What the fuck do I know? Shut me up. Don't listen to my opinion, but I'm going to give it. Lay those punches in a little closer, dog.
Yeah.
Lay them in.
I hate when you're watching. It's this dude's head. They're
just
too far out.
Lay them in a little bit.
Soft on the cheeks. Soft on the cheeks, bro.
Yeah. This is one of those matches where, and all the Jim Cornettes, this is one of those matches they would shred apart.
Yeah.
No pacing. It's pedal to the fucking metal. What's your thoughts on kind of indie wrestling that's just go, 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 go? What do you think about matches like this when you see them, Mike?
Especially at your local indies, they're great, man. Great show openers, good fun stuff to watch. But for a GCW, I would kind of start moving away from that. You know what I mean? You could have it's fine to open the show with one. This was perfect, lineup placement for it. But yeah, if you got so much going on, and there's GCW can layer those kind of matches out. But this was just fun. I get why they do it, and especially because of all the delays and shit like that. They probably threw this shit together. Come on, let's get a fucking good fun time out there. The crowd like that. I fucking really enjoyed it. I see him a lot more on the indies than you would on a GCW. I think there was, the scramble match and one of these matches. It's kind of too much. It's overwhelming. That's overload. You're I can't keep track of who the fuck I want to cheer for, who I don't like. You're just seeing so much going on. But like I said, this was a fucking really fun one. This wasn't as bad as most of them.
Right. And I think it's one of those things when I hear a cornet talk about stuff like that on indie shows, it's dude, that's not what this is. If you want to see, there are promotions that do that. Not every wrestling company has to do what every wrestling company does to be pro wrestling. I think that's what this is about. This is a perfect opening bout. Grab the audience by the balls and tell them to hang the fuck on. Like for the next 2.5 hours, like hang on, man. You don't know what we're going to throw at you. And we've talked about this. I think GCW kind of gets a bad rap that people think that it's either this type of match where it's just go, 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 or it's death match.
Yeah.
And I don't, it's not that, you know,
No.
if you still think it's that, open yourself up, because they have some banger matches like that Blake Christian match.
Yeah.
On this card was just a solid match, even though there were high spot cities like Laredo Kid and Blake Christian tore the house down. And I thought it was just a good classic wrestling match.
Yeah. Mike fucking Bailey. Mike Bailey is, you know, he's got a lot of spots in his repertoire, but he makes it work and makes like, he reminds me of like a super, super young Steamboat almost when he comes out there. Like he just gangster, ready to roll, fucking best arm drags in the business, you know, shit like that. But like his match, there's a lot of spots going on, but GCW does more than, it's not just, we do matches for the sake of matches. They have story going into it. They really pair up the people very well. It's just a fucking, it's a good time.
I have a shot from the match. Speaking of Ninja Mack's crazy ass.
Look at him.
I mean, just throwing it out there, man. Throwing caution to the wind. I love it. Another, so Ninja Mack hits the Phoenix 360 to pick up the pin on Nick Wayne. Good match. Good opener. Kind of set the tone.
Yeah.
Then we get the Duke, John Wayne Murdoch, coming out. He's got fans and supporters in Dallas. I mean, the commentary, they're like, there's people here that like John Wayne Murdoch. He gets on the mic and says, you know, Alex Cologne is a bitch. He was supposed to be in England, but that got canceled. So where's he at? He was like, Matt Justice stepped up. He's a tough motherfucker, but he's ducking me too. Where's he at? Maybe it's brain damage, but he couldn't get on the plane. You know, he's cutting a scathing promo. Who's going to step up? We get ASF, Antonio San Francisco. And I thought this was a fun match.
I love ASF. Big fan. It was a unique pairing between Murdoch and ASF, and they fucking tore the house down. Like they really did a good shit. Like good show, man. Back and forth was there. ASF is fucking one of those guys, man. He flies around, but he does good shit.
They've got a lot of those guys, and this is a bigger point on this event. Is like I felt like this GCW, you know, they're in Texas, they're in Dallas, they're in Houston for these two shows. I feel like they really showcased like local Texas talent. They showcased a lot of lucha libre, so it kind of had a vibe going into it.
No, absolutely, and like they were paired up for the first show with local wrestling. You know, not local but loco.
Loco,
you know? And so you know, you got a kind of a lucha libre vibe already going on. So they kind of, you know, with all the fucking fight problems and shit, they transferred a little bit back and forth with each other. I thought it was fine. I thought it was good times.
Yeah.
And this is one of those things. It's like, you know, not everybody goes to the buffet for you know, the salad bar, but you know, this was a fucking beautiful salad bar.
right. Dude, like, not, you know, I got to point out a little critique. Emo J's mic was sounding like shit.
The audio issues on both shows fucking through the roof.
Terrible audio. When I feel like when a wrestler would get on the mic, they would kind of like sweeten it up and it didn't sound as bad.
Yeah.
But when Emo J would go on those big, you know, his big entrance,
ladies and gentlemen,
it was just popping out of control. This is the biggest. I don't have any issue with the camera work.
Yeah.
I don't have any issue with the lighting. I'm fine with all of that. But the biggest production issue that plagues GCW is their audio.
Yeah, and it's been good for the last couple shows leading into this too.
Yeah.
So like when you go backwards, it fucks the whole thing up. You know, I thought it was, you know, like when your audio cable's in a little out and it was I took my speaker off my computer today. I was like, what the fuck happened? But it was the show the whole time. And I was like, because I thought I have a really nice sound bar. You know, I heard the crack and I was like, did I fuck up my sound bar or something?
Same. I did the same thing.
So bad, man. But I mean, it's Texas. they got to figure it out though. There's definitely, I mean, you absolutely have to figure out your audio issues, and that's
if they fix this, their production takes a huge step forward.
Absolutely. And like it was even doing it on the announcers too. Like the announcers mics were cracking like crazy this time around. I don't know if they were using a different production team because they were, in Texas and not up east, and like it just makes fucking, it is what it is, but like they definitely got to fix that shit, man.
Right. Oh, 100%. I love the point when ASF jumps in and answers the call.
Yeah.
Murdoch's first reaction is like, wait a second, who the fuck are you? you would never hear that on any promotion but a GCW, and that's what makes it so great.
It was fantastic. And ASF had a fucking huge pop from the crowd. They loved it, man. And listen, they both put on a hell of a match. It was good back and forth.
Yep.
Fucking, entertaining fucking pro wrestling, man. You can't ask for better.
Like, so Murdoch hits ASF with a delayed suplex brainbuster off the top. I think it's off the middle rope.
Yeah.
Through the door, picks up the win. I think I have that. Yeah.
Right to the forbidden
Brutal.
Door. And listen, I hated the Doors too when we first started watching this, and I was like, "This is shitty." But I'm really enjoying the Doors more and more.
I'm digging the Doors too,
especially in this show, man. It gets there's some crazy fucking door spots later on. I'm not giving away anything, but goddamn it.
Yeah, like I feel like that's their kind of their thing. They're making the Doors popular.
Yeah, and hell yeah, as they should do.
Then we had. I love this match.
Yes.
If you're up on all the promotions, I feel like one of the big matches of last week was the Matt Cardona Jordan Grace match on Impact Wrestling for the Digital Media Championship. And you're not going to see intergender matches like that on AEW or WWE.
Yeah.
But Cardona and Jordan Grace tore the house down in that match.
Absolutely.
But here we get another one, Allie Katch, who is I'm a big fan of Allie Katch.
Yeah.
Against AJ Gray, one of my just the motherfucking truth.
I love it so much. The commentary team fucking sells them so well, and it's the best, man.
It's for the Extreme Championship that AJ Gray won off of PCO.
Oh, that's crazy.
These two, and Allie Katch is friendly with the Second Gear crew, which AJ Gray is a member of, with Matt Justice, One Called Manders, obviously Mance Warner, those dudes, Effie.
Yeah.
But she takes on her buddy in SGC, AJ, and they put on a hell of an intergender match. But it was just a hell of a match, period.
Yeah, she is a bad bitch, man.
She really is.
She does not step down. She fucking handles herself really well. The more and more I'm seeing her, the more and more I'm fucking loving it. And I really am. And I think she's doing great shit right now. And this match was definitely one of the best ones I've seen in the last couple weeks or last couple shows, man. AJ Gray is so good. And you pair him up with Allie Katch, and it's just like magic happened, Yeah,
and I'm not trying to wish her away from GCW because I feel like she's a cornerstone of that company.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just a matter of time before she takes a step into a major promotion, because
absolutely
she is she kills it. Every match she's in is fun, is worth a watch. Every single match.
She's a good worker. All right. The bout shit is unbelievable. She's great on the mic, great presentation, promos, as you've seen with her promo with the Ruby Soho thing, fucking killed it. You get awesome vignettes out of her. Definitely a top fucking star of GCW for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the people, when I see her name on a card, I'm pumped. And if you guys are just kind of getting into GCW, if you see the name Allie Katch, tune in.
Yeah.
Like you won't be disappointed. I have a clip from that. This is the finish. Unreal.
Yeah. As I said, she's a bad mamma jamma.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. She killed it though, and like she did such a good job, and fucking, she makes like, would you believe you see a woman come up to AJ Gray and I'm gonna fight you? I believe it with her. You know what I mean? Like she sells it where you're like, fuck, hell yeah, give Allie Katch that fucking championship belt. Let's see it happen, man.
I love before the bell rang, before the bell even rang, they're standing in their opposing corners, and I think the crowd was chanting, "Fuck him up, Allie, fuck him up," and AJ's just kind of laughing, like they're sharing a moment, like you bitch.
It's so good, man.
Over me. I love it.
Top tier match, man.
It was good. Speedball Mike Bailey against you're fucking with a different boy, Jimmy Lloyd. Tons of crazy spots in this. Like,
hell yeah. I feel like I went to high school with half these guys.
I know.
Like fucking with your boy, Jimmy Lloyd. Like, oh, yeah, I used to buy cigarettes from that guy in the bathroom.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Jim Cornette, he really is. He's having a meltdown right now, Freems.
Right? Absolutely, man.
Fucking mud show.
Goddamn bullshit, flippy floppy motherfuckers.
Yeah, the crowd was definitely into this match. Like, Speedball Mike Bailey. It was a classic Styles matchup because you've got this technical wizard from Canada, Speedball Mike Bailey. He's in Impact Wrestling. He's doing great things there.
Hell yeah.
Dude has those lightning kicks, and then you throw him in with a true GCW original, someone who every major company would probably look at as, oh, he's just an indie guy. But Jimmy Lloyd, man, dude, he does not disappoint.
No, definitely does not. He doesn't fuck around at all. Like this was one of my favorite matches on the card, actually. Like I really enjoyed this shit, man. It was so fun to watch. Both guys just fucking work. They work so well together, like this is a perfect matchup for these two. And they fucking, man, I love Mike Bailey.
I do too, man. I'm excited to see where he goes. Like I think he could do, I think he could hold titles, and I could see him as an X Division champion in Impact.
No,
for sure.
So badass. Hell yeah. No, for sure. And like I would watch that, that's something like I would carry over. I would be like, oh shit, Mike Bailey, let's go for it.
Yeah. Here's a little clip from the match.
Lloyd with the lariat sends Speedball down into the front row area. Over that top rope and all the way to the floor. And now Jimmy Lloyd gonna take a chance. Someone called GCW Travel. Jimmy Lloyd's about to fly. Speedball! Did you see that?
Goddamn.
I love how they kind of you think what's going to happen, and it doesn't happen.
They reverse the reversal. And you're like, whoa, what the fuck has happened, man? That was a beautiful moonsault off the top rope into the fucking crowd, man. I love these shows. I love there's no barricades. I love that they fucking run right through with the fans and shit like that. Like it makes it so much better. Like just enthralled with how awesome this is.
Yeah, if you're in that crowd and you see a GCW dude come up to you and be like, you might want to get out of your seat because they're not waiting for you to move. They're going in through those. There's multiple moments throughout this night where like chairs were just destroyed.
Yeah, and it fucking the crowd was. Listen, the crowd is a participant in the match always, and that's what makes for the fun of it, man. And fucking. I can't wait to go see a GCW show in person because it's gonna be fucking sweet.
I know, man. I'm looking forward to it. Like Mike Bailey picks up the win over Jimmy Lloyd. And he's on I want to say like a 2 or 3 fight winning streak in GCW.
Love it, man. I'm telling you.
Next match. Okay. All right. This match, Gringo Loco versus Pyscho Clown. Pyscho Clown, for those not in the know, Pyscho Clown is a pretty big star in AAA.
Yeah.
It was a Falls Count Anywhere match. Gringo Loco comes out and says we're going to make this a Falls Count Anywhere match. This match was fucking unreal, dude.
Yeah, no, this is the shit that this is what sells the whole fucking show. You know, I paid what $21 for the whole weekend, and this was the fucking highlight of the entire fucking weekend for me.
This was the longest match, dude. This was a 25-minute just barn burner.
Yeah, no, this was crazy, and it was right in the middle of the show, which was great. So this is a perfect place to do that. These dudes tore not only the fucking house down, but each other to shreds, man. Like it was good color. Gringo Loco fucking ripping the mask off of fucking Pyscho Clown almost. You know, he just leaves it here.
Yeah,
biting him in the forehead, blood everywhere on him. There were so many good. This was one of those matches where you know when you see the guy doing this, you get the fight. Like the announcers even said it when Pyscho Clown was on the apron. He was like, "Move, move, move," and they're like, "He's a big motherfucker," and he's running. Like, yeah, I hope they get the fuck out of the way. Like, it was great, man. And these guys tore it down. There was a crazy fucking spot that Gringo Loco did where he climbed on top of it was the second balcony, and he literally balanced his ass on this thin fucking pole to get to a goalpost, a football goalpost
right here.
Yeah,
man.
Oh my goodness, man! Like, not two tables stacked up. This is the shit you live for, you know. This is crazy.
And that door, man, that door is close to the ground.
Yeah,
you're like, this isn't like a table where you've got a good 3 feet. They've got about 1.5 feet.
Yeah, maybe, you know, your ass to the ground from a chair. That's never that much.
I've been following Gringo Loco on Twitter, and he's been posting, like, I think today he posted, "I'm fucking hurting today, man." He's like, but it was worth it because all of you fans. But this is the type, I mean, I got to show that again. Like, look at the impact.
Just the height on that, man. That's some New Jack shit right there. Yeah. And not even fucking good. That's Texas concrete, man. That shit hits 10 times harder.
That's concrete in Dallas, Texas, guys. Yeah. It's different down there.
None of that Fort Worth shit. Like, no, this was a crazy fucking match, man. And I loved it. Absolutely.
Pyscho Clown is out of his mind.
Yeah, like, huge fucking dude. Look, I mean, he's not a small guy. Like, he's not, you know, an S.A. Rios or something like that. Like, he's a big motherfucker in a clown mask.
Yeah, he is crazy shit. He is not a little luchador. He's a big guy.
Yeah, like really. I mean, fucking Gringo Loco is not a small dude either. But like, these guys are fucking beating the shit out of each other, tearing the house apart, man.
And this is one thing, like, we're 5 episodes into the fucking GCW show, Mike, and I feel like maybe the last 2 episodes, Gringo Loco has been coming up.
Yeah, a lot.
So, like, in this episode, when I'm watching this event, when I'm watching If I Die First, he's on my radar because we've been talking about, man, he put some really good matches. Dude, he's becoming one of those guys. You know, you talk about, like, you have your mid-card guys, you have your when you think of GCW, you're thinking of the Joey Janelas.
Yeah.
You're thinking of those top guys. But to me, like, Gringo Loco, I feel like there's steam behind him right now. I feel like he's a guy that he's on the come up. I could see this dude being a top guy in this company. Like, that's how good he is.
100%, man. And I could see him traveling too. He would do good in any promotion. He's a fucking great worker. You know, his moveset is solid. His in-ring work is just art, you know. It's fun to watch. It's beautiful, man. And he like you said, we've been watching this, you know, we're getting through it, and we're starting to see who's growers and showers, you know. And Gringo Loco, man, he's a fucking shower that's growing, man.
He's a shower that's growing for sure.
He killed it though. This was one of my favorite matches I think we've seen in the series of the fucking GCW show. Absolutely was. Yeah,
it's up there because I love that Gringo Loco starts a "fuck that clown" chant.
So it's perfect, man. And like that's the coolest shit in the world too is Gringo Loco fits this atmosphere so damn well. You know, like I just love it, man. And he's a bad motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, and not that like I know he's a AAA guy, and we're talking GCW Gringo Loco, but dude, Pyscho Clown instantly made me a fan. And I'll be completely upfront. That's one of those characters when I hear Pyscho Clown, I'm instantly like, really? Pyscho Clown? Like that's your gimmick? Dude.
He won me over, man.
Won me over big time. He hit a Spanish fly.
Yeah.
To pick up the win. Wow. And he comes back up.
Yeah.
He comes back up in the show.
Absolutely. But like you said, you see that name, it's cringy. You know, you're like, what the fuck is this? Like,
yeah, it's like Doink 2022.
Yeah. Like, is he fighting the Space Cadet, you know, Kane or whatever the fuck you want to call it? Like it's one of the names like totally was the turn off. I seen it on the fucking lineup. I was like, what? Who the fuck is Pyscho Clown? This big fucking motherfucker with the tongue hanging out of his mask. Great mask. Awesome concept.
Great mask.
Gear's a little shitty. Probably could rework it a little bit, but very AAA, so I get it. Yeah. You know, it's like, all right, this works. But man, he could fucking work a goddamn broomstick. Like that shit was beautiful.
Yeah, I had heard of him because I used to listen to Keep It at 100 with Conan.
Yeah,
and I had heard Conan bring up how Pyscho Clown's like one of their top guys. He's on the come up. So I kind of knew like, okay, Conan's mentioned this dude before, but I didn't know him like that. You know what I mean? No. Like, and that goalpost spot that we talked about, like, that's one of those spots that if GCW had a show or they had a highlight package, you're showing that in highlight packages.
100%. And fucking Pyscho Clown, second that happened, he climbed back up the fucker. He walked up the steps, climbs on the goalpost, and jumps on Gringo Loco. Gringo Loco misses him. They both just like looked at each other like, fuck, okay, let's go.
This is one of those like selling is non-existent in a match like this. But
for the most part, you know,
yeah, the only selling happening is the real selling. Like, I'm really fucked up here. But do you think, like, I know a lot of people give, you know, when people talk about AEW, a lot of people give like Lucha Brothers, they give them shit for their lack of selling, especially early on in AEW. But like, I feel like that is a component of the Lucha Libre style.
Yeah.
So do you like, when you watch matches like that, do you judge it differently, or do you kind of give a little leeway for it being Lucha Libre, or do you want, when a Lucha Libre comes to an American promotion, do you feel like they should adhere to the selling of American wrestling, or what's your take on that, Mike?
That's a good question. So I guess it would depend on the performer, right? You know, like,
right.
I look at, when I was watching WCW, you know, you see Juventud Guerrero, La Parka, all these guys out there.
Psychosis.
They didn't sell that much.
Right.
It was a like it was a fucking Lucha Libre shit, you know, and I don't really judge it. I don't care. Like, especially like Lucha Brothers. Lucha Brothers are like one of the best tag teams in the world right now.
Yep.
I don't even pay attention to it at this point. Like it's an afterthought because I know these guys can go out there and deliver. And you see it with a lot of Lucha Libre shit, you know, and that's the love of it. Freems gets it.
Yeah, Freems gets it. And I think you're bringing Lucha. Exactly.
Yeah.
Freems gets it.
And,
and this is, wrestling fans are smarter now. They want to see Lucha Libre. Absolutely, Freems.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head, because like
the only ones that want to
complain on the internet are always going to complain about something.
Goddamn
true.
Right.
I hate to say this term because I feel like it's been beat into the fucking ground, especially since the existence of AEW.
Yeah.
But wrestling is a smorgasbord. It's a buffet.
Oh, yeah.
Not everything has to be under these set rules. Like if I want to watch Lucha Libre wrestling, that's what I want from that. If I want to watch a fucking super technical Jonathan Gresham ROH pure rules match, that's what I want from that. If I want to see a squash match with Will Hobbs destroying a jobber, that's what I want. Like
exactly.
I want a little bit of everything. I don't want everything nicely packaged. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, listen, that's the beauty with art in general. You know, everybody could, you know, not everybody likes Picasso. Some people like Michelangelo. Some people like fucking, you know, BB King and not fucking, you know, Teddy Goods. You know? Right. There's so much out there, but you know what you sign up for when you tune in, right? So like that's the fucking awesome part about GCW is they're a dinner at grandma's house.
Yeah.
Oh, you look famished. Here's a turkey. Here's a sandwich. You want a BLT too? She's like, you know, it's like, I got some leftovers in the fridge. Let me heat you up some mac and cheese too. And you're like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Like, all right.
It's like that scene from Grandma's Boy when he comes home stoned and he's like looking through his grandma's fridge. And he's like, oh, spaghetti. Ooh, hamburger. Ooh, I don't know what the fuck you are, but I'm going to eat you too.
That Psycho Clown, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's like the selling is an afterthought at this point. We know these guys can work as long as they're doing good shit. I mean, selling in practice, okay, it makes sense for like a Jericho match. You know what I mean? But you don't want to see Psychosis fucking, you know, sell for 20 minutes. Like, oh, my ankle because I fell off the top rope. Like, fuck that. Like, don't give me that shit.
Sometimes I just want to see absolute chaos at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be Bret Hart selling a turnbuckle bump for
that's
minutes.
true.
But I love Bret Hart selling a turnbuckle bump. That Frame says that's why wrestling has gotten so good. There is so much to see. If you want to watch cookie cutter wrestling, WWE still exists.
Fucking
cheers, Frames. Cheers to you.
Shit, man. But yeah, no, it's true. And even that, you want cookie cutter wrestling, it's still there. And nobody's taking away anything from you.
Right.
You don't like it, don't fucking watch. You like it, watch.
Exactly. I think Tony Khan about a month ago in an interview said he's all about watch your wrestling.
Yeah.
If that's your wrestling, go watch your wrestling. There's enough wrestling for everyone to be happy.
Yeah.
Talking about, we're here just putting Gringo Loco over to the moon.
Yeah.
He takes the loss. Psycho Clown hits that Spanish fly through the I always want to say table, but it's the door.
It's the door.
And Psycho Clown says he wants another match. He was so impressed with Gringo Loco that he wants another match. And then they met up with Gringo Loco in the back. And Gringo Loco had a pretty awesome little promo. And I'm going to play a little clip for you guys.
That I have put away for a lot of years. I used to be like this a decade ago. A rabid dog, ready to kill, ready to bite anybody that was in my way. But you know what? The fans of Dallas and GCW just found out how fucking loco I am. And this isn't the end. I liked how I felt. I remember those years when I was out of my fucking mind. And you know what? Those years are fucking back. Anybody want to come up to me? Anytime, any place, any fucking city. Gringo Loco's ready, bitch. Are you?
Chef's kiss, man. Fucking beautiful.
I get the Chicago boy just tearing the fucking house down, dude.
Yeah, man.
Love it.
Not uncharted territory, you know. It's fucking he plays it so well. He fucking he's got the look, and he kills every time he's out there. And that's how you fucking deliver an aftermatch promo.
Yeah, man. Covered in blood, covered in dried blood. Just I'm all in on Gringo Loco. I'm a fan.
Yeah,
He's made me
absolutely.
a fan. If I go to a show, dude, I'm buying Gringo Loco merch.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And fucking gotta represent, man.
Yeah. So next we had the scramble match, and we always talk. Scrambles are kind of a cornerstone of GCW booking.
Yeah,
they throw a lot of people in. We had Alex Zane, the Sauce. Hailing from your local Taco Bell.
Love it.
He was.
I love
every time. They referenced his gear. He's wearing like hot red And they're like, oh, that's like the fire sauce at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So we had Alex Zane, Dark Sheik, Atticus Cogar, Grim Reefer, who I love, and Deranged.
Yeah.
I love that it starts off with everyone super kicking Atticus.
Like, they paint that picture. He's the fucking worst. He's the dick of the group. Nobody wants to be around him. But I'm telling you, man, the kid's a fucking workhorse.
I love Atticus. He's one of my favorites of the company. I love the part where Grim Reefer puts his joint out on Atticus.
Yeah.
There was a point in it where there was a pretty, I hate saying botch because like, who are we to say, oh, you did a botch, but there was a botch. I have
chance, I believe. Deranged. Oh no. God damn it. Cogar is the chance, I believe. Deranged. Oh no. God damn it.
Brutal, man.
Brutal. It looked like Cogar. Not everyone was on the same page. And it looked like Atticus caught the shit end of the stick on that because I'm wanting to say Alex Zane. Let me play it one more time.
Is the chance, I believe. Deranged. Oh no. God damn it. Cogar is the chance.
Yeah. Alex Zane came down on Atticus at the end of it, fucked him all up.
Out his head. Yeah. Just crushes him.
But I mean, dude, that's what you're going to get in GCW sometimes. That's what happens when you go for it sometimes.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And you don't hit it unless you've missed once in a while. You know, you can't become a fucking champion unless you're fucking rocking shit out, and you sometimes you just go for it. You have to go for it.
You always hear him talk about there's such a thin, like the margin for error is so small. Like, if you put yourself out there, there's a good chance you could fuck up. And these dudes always put themselves out there. Cogar picks up the win.
Yeah.
I love that they have this just despicable bastard constantly getting wins.
Yeah, of course. And then the commentary. I love the commentary when they're talking about Cogar. They're like, this piece of shit, this dumb motherfucker in GCW. Here he is. Here he is to just piss off the world. You're like, I love it, man. And it tells it for you. You get excited about it. You're like, fuck that guy.
I love it. So we got 2 more matches to talk about, and then we'll give our BMF of the weekend and our best bout of the weekend. I know you guys are looking forward to our awards because, I mean, they became like this well-known thing in the wrestling community.
Damn right.
So we got Laredo Kid, who just announced that he signed a contract with Impact Wrestling, which is awesome.
Good for him, man. Hell yeah. And he's fucking
killer.
Great. Yeah.
Killer.
Unbelievably good, man.
Another AAA guy. And then going against, we talked about Gringo Loco getting a lot of our talk. I feel like from the beginning of this show, we've been high on Blake Christian.
Yeah. No, he's good. Good promos, good fucking ring work, good everything. Like the guy is a total package of a fucking performer, and he delivers so hard in this match, man. Like they fucking so good. This was this was a top tier fucking event. This match was fun as fuck to watch.
Yeah,
and
man.
Laredo Kid, unbelievably good, man. What was his name in WWE?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, no.
205 Live.
The Pinata Crew. He would come out with the piano. And like they fucking, you see that, and then you see this, and you're like, 2 different people. Fuck you. This cannot be the same.
That's the thing, crazy, man. It just makes you like, what did you not see? Because I have a question for you. About Blake Christian, I'm trying to find his WWE name. Let me see here. This is great pod right now.
Right. But he was part of, I forgot what they called it, Lucha House Party, right? Wasn't the name of the gimmick? It was like Grand Meltech.
Looks like Trey Baxter was his name. I didn't think that was his name.
No, that doesn't seem right.
Maybe it was Trey Baxter. Yeah, it's what it says, Trey Baxter, but the
That,
205 Live guy. But the question I have for you about, I mean, this is a great match. Like, I'll play one dive from this.
hell yeah.
Let's see. I love that this is another thing. They're going into those chairs, man. Clear out, fans, or you're going to get steamrolled.
Yeah. Jesus.
And then, I mean, the kid's so athletic.
Yeah.
I know he's a little undersized in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
But is there anything holding back Blake Christian from being a future world champion in any promotion, not just GCW? Could you see this guy? Does he have what it takes to be a world champion?
I believe so, man. And the only thing that's holding him back is time. You know, it's just not there yet, but it'll click. Motherfucker is great.
He really is. And we talk about this. Not only, I mean, the kid is uber athletic and talented in the ring, but he's good on the stick too.
Love him on the stick, man. The fucking, there's a promo going into GCW, the world on GCW,
where he called out Gresham.
Yeah, and it was fucking awesome.
So good.
Like, and that's like, you get, the kid's going to be unstoppable. You know, what is he? He's young as shit too. That's what I mean. The time's the only thing holding him back, because, you know, he's going to imagine what he's going to be like in 5 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be mind blowing, man.
Yeah. And this is something that I talked about on the Turnbuckle debate, which dropped today. Turnbuckle debate on Mondays on our Apple and Spotify. Check it out. I spoke about this today. I posted a clip on our Instagram last week where Bret Hart was cutting that promo he was shooting on Vince McMahon. Nobody respects me. You know, the blue cage match, and then he loses it, starts dropping all these curse words. Everyone's like, whoa, Bret Hart's cursing.
Yeah.
But
this is bullshit.
Exactly. God damn it. You know, he's dropping.
That's not Canadian manners either. So it's fucking 10 times worse.
That Freem says, that's what I want to do. I debate politics. Debating wrestling sounds dope.
Yeah,
dude, we're gonna have Freems on the debate for sure.
Yes, absolutely, man.
But the thing with that Bret Hart thing, it wasn't what he said. It wasn't, ooh, Bret Hart cursed. It wasn't that. Like, it was the fire he brought, like the passion behind his words. Bringing it back to Blake Christian, when he cut that promo leading into the world on GCW, and he was talking about Jonathan Gresham, and he's talking about, I'm the best in the fucking world. No one believes. That pulls me in.
Yeah.
Because the passion behind those words, I connect to.
You feel it.
You feel it. It feels real. When you believe what you're saying and you have a passion behind it, we talk about it all the time, Mike, like on all of our shows. Wrestling is best when it feels steeped in reality, and Blake Christian makes me believe.
100%, man. Couldn't have said it better. Absolutely. That was the best fucking way to put it. He makes you want to watch. He makes you care. He makes you fucking like, oh, well, if he's, I'm going to buy the next show. Like, why wouldn't I, you know? And so, like, definitely a draw for the company. And, like, as you just seen, dude was fucking leaping into the crowd, you know, stellar athlete. He's not all spots either. No. You know, that's the other thing. He could fucking work a good match. And that's like, sign me up.
Yeah, dude. So Blake Christian picks the win up. Big win over Laredo Kid.
Yeah.
He continues, and I think they just announced that the rematch, or not the rematch, but he was supposed to face Gresham at the World on GCW. That got shifted. Now he'll be facing Gresham at I believe their next like kind of tent pole event, which is in Atlanta, Georgia. They're calling it GCW Astronaut. Great name for an event. So we'll get Gresham, Blake Christian. They're probably going to build into that. Our main event, legendary luchador Dr. Wagner Jr. against Joey Janela, the bad boy.
Yeah. This was
the
fucking
good,
nuts.
fucking great. The good doctor comes
Absolutely
out the
nuts.
bad medicine. Come on.
With the mask, takes the mask off. He's all gray haired. Looks like Serge Tanaka from fucking System of a Down. He's ready to fucking bust some
Yeah.
shit up, man. And like it was awesome. Fucking talk
Awesome.
about a fun match, man. They were butt breaking the shit out of each other through the chairs. Janela was gushing, all fucked up, all bloody. It was good, man. Yeah, there we go. It's
Completely.
people talk all the shit you want about Joey Janela. He is a fucking awesome character, man. I love him to pieces, dude. You know,
I love
don't know
Janela.
yeah, I don't know what anybody is saying. Like, oh, he's a fucking shit yarder worker. He's a fucking great person to watch, man. Every time Janela's on my TV, I'm a happy guy.
I think he's underrated. I think people
Very
look at him like,
underrated.
oh, he's a mud show outlaw.
Yeah,
Fuck that,
fucking
man.
AEW Dark guy. You know, like that match
Go
he did
watch-
with Sonny Kiss on Dark was unfucking believable.
Yeah,
man.
his feud with Sonny Kiss on AEW Dark was great.
Yeah.
Go watch the match that we were just fawning over, the Scotty Too Hottie match. That was like a
Yes.
25-minute story.
Unbelievably great, man. And like that's the thing. Like Janela's one of those guys that could work with everybody.
Yep.
And make it fucking pop. You know, pop all over the place. Like you just enjoy seeing him work, man.
Yeah, I
It's
love
great.
at the beginning of this match, everyone gets caught up on the commentary for GCW. Oh, they curse. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
They do tell good story because they set up at the beginning of this match that Dr. Wagner lost. He was unmasked in a mask match by Pyscho Clown in 2017 at Triple Mania.
Yeah.
So the guy who faced Gringo Loco was the guy responsible for unmasking this legend in the Lucha Libre community, Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yeah, fucking 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, so we get through this awesome fucking match. Dr. Wagner Jr. fucking for the win, man. Guy is fucking amazing. He held his own. Yeah, fucking killed it. And then right afterwards, he's celebrating in the ring, having a good time. And who the fuck walks out of that back room?
Pyscho Clown.
Pyscho Clown. Calling all the shit to this guy, throwing chairs, just pushing people around, grabbing chairs, throwing them in the ring, like fucking one after another. Dr. Wagner's
I was wondering
looking
if
at him
this was a shoot because there were people saying that it got kind of uncomfortable between Pyscho Clown and Dr. Wagner. Like, is this real? And Brett Lauderdale even commented on it on Twitter. So it makes me think, like, I feel like I'm being worked. Like, you know, but at the same time, it's like
in a good way.
In a good way.
But like, so they're fucking, the animosity is there. You know, they're
Dr.
fucking,
Wagner's calling him a motherfucker over and over.
And the commentators are popping their asses up because they're like, "Whoa, like, Dr. Wagner's swearing over here, like fucking."
Yeah,
so the pot's called the kettle black, right? But so
the
Pyscho
doctor,
Clown,
go
for it. Yeah, they challenge each other, man.
Hair versus mask.
Oh, what a fucking thing that's going to be! And I love GCW because they're like, it's not next show. It's going to be in the future at one of our shows.
Probably, maybe Atlanta at the big show.
I would say I would even come back for Mania weekend and do it there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're right around the corner. It's close to Mexico. You're going to be in Dallas. You know,
Spring
you can
break.
fucking, Oh, you never know, man. But that's like the promo going back and forth where they were just fighting each other with the looks in their eyes. You know, like
animosity.
I'm hyped for this.
I am too, dude.
I'm fucking so hyped for it. And I know before this show, no fucking clue who either guy was.
I actually have an 8x10 of Dr. Wagner Jr., a signed 8x10 that I got from Pro Wrestling Tees, the Pro Wrestling Crate.
That's awesome.
I'd heard his name before. And like I said, I heard Pyscho Clown's name from Conan, but their animosity in this at the end of this match, Doctor goes over Janela. It has me invested.
Yeah, no, that's like we leave every show going, man, I can't wait for this.
Yeah,
it hasn't happened. It hasn't hit yet to where we're like,
yeah,
I'm okay.
I've got to play just a couple little bits I have from this. Janela diving over the merch stand
Fuck.
taking
Athleticism,
out
man.
unreal. Then we have Janela slammed through chairs.
Yeah. That
Crazy
was a
spot.
crazy spot. They ran out of plastic chairs. They're using steel chairs and plastic chairs.
Yeah.
You know it's a good show.
Yeah, I love Janela's Macho Man elbow.
Yeah.
Through the door. That's kind of become a staple of Janela, is that flying elbow.
I love it, man.
He hits a crazy dive. Doctor moves. Janela eats shit. And then the dive with there's something there's something about a dive with no catch that
yeah.
But
those chairs ain't catching shit either.
It was a great match, man. I feel like, Laredo Kid, Blake Christian, Pyscho Clown, Gringo Loco, Dr. Wagner Jr., Joey Janela, a lot of good matches on this night.
Mike Bailey. Fuck yeah.
Mike Bailey and Jimmy Lloyd. But we got, it's came to the point, Mike, where we have to pick our best bout. Best bout of the week. I'll go first since you usually lead, Mike.
By all means.
I think we're both on the same page here. If I'm predicting, I'm going Gringo Loco, Pyscho Clown.
Yeah, I'm going Gringo Loco, Pyscho Clown too, man. How can you not? It was 25-30 minutes of them just brawling and fucking in the best way possible, man.
Yeah, if there's one match, guys, if you can't watch the whole event, go to that match. Gringo Loco, Pyscho Clown, phenomenal match.
That match alone was worth the price point for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Fuck it. And I sat through, we both sat through 6 hours of wrestling.
Yeah.
And that was a standout,
Yeah.
That's fucking big shit to do.
Absolutely. That's the peak. So that was our best match. And the final segment before we get out of here and let you guys go, we have to pick our BMF of the weekend.
BMF of the weekend.
I'll let you go, Mike, on the BMF.
All right. Well, it changed many times throughout the day, the weekend, right? Yes, I could easily pick Gringo Loco, which he would absolutely deserve it, but I'm going out of the park on this one. Atticus Cogar, because motherfucker worked 3 matches and 2 shows and killed it. Absolutely killed it, man. So that is my bad motherfucker of the week.
I love it, man. Now you have me second guessing. I feel like I went the stereotypical route, but you're right, man. Cogar wrestled his ass off. He's continuing his story in GCW. Like, I feel like both of us are extremely invested in the dude.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So yeah, I'm going to go for my BMF of the weekend. I got to go Pyscho Clown.
Yes, hell yeah.
I mean,
no arguments at all.
Guy had a crazy match with Gringo Loco, comes out at the end of the main event, challenges Dr. Wagner Jr. for a hair versus mask match. I've got to go with Pyscho Clown, as my dog has a conniption fit in the background.
He's a Pyscho Clown fan, man.
So that was our BMF of the weekend.
BMF of the weekend.
So that's the show, guys. Events leading up. GCW, just a little bit of news. GCW just announced that they will be going to San Francisco for their San Fran debut on April 10th. The next events will be February 19th and 20th with GCW Believe Me and GCW Don't Tell Me What to Do.
Fucking love it.
So we'll be back probably on the 21st or 22nd. And the big match of that weekend, guys, is the Joey Janela X-Pac versus the major players, Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. So that'll be interesting. And then looking even further ahead, we've got February 25th and 26th, Welcome to Heartbreak and the Coldest Winter. And then March 12th, the Atlanta show, Astronaut. And then even further than that, this will be a big weekend. It's the Mania weekend, the Collective. They're putting on like 5 events. Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 8 by GCW, For the Culture 2022, Gringo Locos, The World on Lucha, Joey Janela's Spring Break Part 1 and 2, and Effie's Big Gay Brunch. So there'll be a lot of shit happening in the GCW world that weekend. Mike, you have anything else to say?
Fucking it. Enjoyed it, man. Can't wait for fucking next time, man. Yeah, this is a great fucking week.
We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Again, look for us. Anytime there's a GCW weekend, we will be following closely behind.
Yeah.
Our podcast, The Fucking GCW Show, drops on Tuesdays after a GCW weekend. Give us a like and subscribe on Apple and Spotify. You can find us on the Turnbuckle Tavern channel. And like us on YouTube. Please comment, share.
Twitter. Fucking shoot us some messages on fucking Twitter.
Tell your friends.
Instagram, all that shit. Yeah, we're here.
Mike will send you a sticker if you leave us a 5-star review. He's got shit tons.
Stickers. Look at it. I made my own fucking Turnbuckle Tavern notebook.
Look at that.
It's good shit,
have one
man.
of those.
Good quality fucking sticking.
Yeah, man. And again, we've got hoodies and coffee mugs and t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. So go check us out. Thanks for listening, guys. This has been the Fucking GCW Show. And until next time, we'll catch you later. See you next time.